Yesterday to the Mariners, took 3 out of 4 in that 4-game home series. Astros tonight in the 90s throwbacks. Zach Greinke with a 21 strikeout performance just last week against these very Royals. Dusty Baker said, "Is there anything we can do for you? We want to honor you." He said, "Last time the Astros were involved in a game with 20 strikeouts, it was when they fell 20 times for Kerry Wood in the 90s. So he wanted to right the ship and give these 90s uniforms something better to look back on. So, Greinke's settled in. We're ready to go with the first pitch here tonight against the Royals. First of 3 here before the Astros go on the road to face the Yankees this weekend. Astros have previously won 11 in a row. Oh, not a good effort there by Correa. Probably could have got to it without diving. Leadoff runner gets on. Let's see how they're going to score that, though. Home park, may get the home cooking, may get the air, maybe an E6 if so. Good for Greinke. We'll have to take a look here in a minute. Greinke looking to settle down here. Was really able to have his way at the plate, striking out a record, a Major League Baseball record, 21 Royals just last week against the same lineup. So he's had record success very quickly. Runner's not going to go. Stubbs keeps it in front. Greinke falls behind 2-1. And evens up the count there at 2-2. Royals struggling. Only winners of 11 games so far this season. And that dive's not going to get it either. So the Royals have their first 2 batters on here. Both weekly hit ground balls. But they do find the outfield. So the Royals with something cooking here. First and second with no outs. Astros looking to turn 2 here, and the ball hit to the infield. If you're joining us live tonight, welcome from wherever you may be watching the game. If you want to take part in tonight's broadcast, just leave a comment there on the YouTube channel. What a turn. What a double play there. Yuli with the spin throw to second. Correa with a nifty play to get it back to first to Greinke, who was covering there to get the 3-6-1 double play. So now the Astros in a lot better shape, even though the runner does advance to third. They've got a more comfortable 2 outs here in the inning. So Greinke's got a lot of options here, except for throw the ball to the backstop. You don't want to give the Royals anything. Don't want to give them gifts. This should get us to the bottom of the first. Correa to Gurriel, who scoops it. And the Astros get out of a 2-hit inning there by the Royals. They got nothing to show for it. Astros coming up for their first at-bat. Stay with us. 2020 Quaranseason will return right after this.
Brad Keller gets the ball for the Royals in this one. And please, Zach, what's the
shout out to Mr. James King watching tonight, enjoying himself some pizza. Pizza and baseball. What a combo. In fact, you can go almost any food and baseball. What a combo. But pizza's quite strong. Springer lays off a pitch that nearly hits him there. I spoke incorrectly earlier. Said that Kansas City had only won 11 games. They've won 12. They've won 12, so look out. Springer is aggressive there with the second pitch to even the count at 1-1.
Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
That was also a really good pitch. That slider coming in at 86. Really froze George there. Hits that one sharply. Does get over the shortstop's head. That's going to go all the way to the wall and allow him to get to second with ease. So a leadoff double for the Astros in the home half of the first. Astros, look at their 8 back from the Indians in doubles for the American League. Hitting the ball really well to the gaps. Hello, Ryan Dietz out there. He's gave a shout out to the unis tonight the Astros are sporting. They said goodbye to the Astrodome in these uniforms. Worn from 1994 to their last season in the Dome, 1999. Had a lot of success in these uniforms. Bregman lines it right to the shortstop for out number 1. Springer able to get back safely at second without a throw. Astros had a lot of success in these uniforms, obviously going 3 in a row National League Central, 1997, 98, and 99. The Killer Bees were known for wearing these uniforms. Of course, everybody remembers Biggio and Bagwell, 2 Hall of Famers. But we can't forget about Derek Bell. Feel free to sprinkle in any other Killer Bees that you can remember from the 90s.
But at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say
Yordan Alvarez, major league leader in home runs, now at the plate. Watches the slider way out of the zone. Richie Charles, good to see you again tonight for the broadcast. These uniforms, I think you heard me say 94 to 2000. Well, to 99. 2000, their first year at Minute Maid Park, when they switched to the brick red and black pinstripe uniforms. Not sure what kind of bet was lost, but those were weird uniforms and really yo-yo years there when they first moved into Minute Maid. And that is going to go all the way to the backstop. Will he get to third? Georgie gets in there safely. Aggressively takes third. That's on you. Right through the wickets. Through the 5-hole, and George says, "Thank you very much." Slides safely into third. So they had yo-yo years when they first moved to Minute Maid Park. They performed poorly their first year here at Minute Maid. Yordan, just misses from being a fair ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Their second year at Minute Maid Park did qualify for the playoffs. Yordan swings and misses. That's going to be out number 2 here in the bottom of the first. So George Springer 90 feet away here from getting the Astros on the board. Yordan swings right through a slider in the dirt. They throw to first to complete the strikeout. And Michael Brantley batting in the cleanup spot. He hasn't hit cleanup since the first week or 2 of the season. He's a professional hitter, so we gotta get him on base with, get him at the plate with people on base. There we go. Use your words, Matt.
Looking to boost that even higher here.
Oh, now usually they have the shift on, but with a runner on third. Looks like they were playing him straight up. Brantley's had some success going to the left side, but not that time. Houston with just the 1 hit, stranding 1 runner, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. We'll be right back with inning number 2 here from Houston, Texas. And we're back here at Minute Maid Park. The 2020 Quaranseason being live broadcasted from Austin, Texas. As Vince Young would say, Austin, Texas, baby. Royals so far putting the bat on the ball a lot more than they were last week when Greinke set the major league record for strikeouts in a game of 21. Looks like most of the people in the expensive seats are still down below enjoying them shots off of the shot fountain. He doesn't chase the ball upstairs.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again?
I would set him up for a slider outside here. We'll see what Greinke does. Leaves it over the inner They're part of the plate. Dozier gets a piece of it to stay alive. 1-2 count, and the payoff pitch coming here from Greinke. And he swings through that slider. First strikeout of the game tonight comes at the top of the second. By this time last week when he set the record, I believe he already had 3 strikeouts. 1 out into the second inning. Shout out to all the viewers that are already streaming. I know some people are watching these games later due to their schedule conflicts and whatnot, but always appreciate the live viewers. So that's awesome. Thanks for joining us tonight for the first of 3 against Kansas City. They'll be playing here tomorrow night and Wednesday night. All 3 broadcasts will be at 7:10 p.m.
Shin high slider laid off for a ball.
Sometimes it can be.
He's behind the Royals catcher here, 2-1.
A big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
When he's able to put one of those right on the edge of the plate, it really makes the batter think, because he's been missing his spots. But there's a fastball that gets right by him, but it puts it in the batter's mind. They're like, oh no, wait, he can throw that slider for a strike, and not only for a strike, but right there on the corner. Anything you can do to disrupt the timing of the batter, that's all you need, is just a split second. Don't know if it's something that Zach will settle in here with that slider, but so far the slider has been hit and miss. Fastball in there to even the count at 1-1. Doug Williams. I don't know if you have tuned in prior to tonight, but man, good to see you, brother. Doug with an awesome observation as well. These Astros fans tonight, it looks like a sparse crowd. No, they're just social distancing. They're practicing social distancing, especially there in the Diamond Club section. Look how spaced out they all are. That's perfect. No masks, but they got the 6 feet. Like to see it. Like to see it. Ryan Dietz down in Pearland, Texas, got the Astros tonight on the big screen in the living room. Thanks for participating tonight in the broadcast, Ryan. All right, so Zach trying to get the third out here in the top of the second. He's been all over with the slider.
Ball 3.
There was a slider again that misses away. His first full count, I think, of the season against Kansas City. Definitely of this game. Fastball fouled off to stay alive. 3-2. Running that pitch count up for Zach tonight. But the Astros bullpen, they're ready to go. Well rested thanks to an incredible past 10-12 game stretch for these Astros starters. Out there to end the second. Nice at-bat there. Nice pitch sequence by Zach, mixing in the slider. Finally getting the batter to go down on strikes. We'll be right back for the bottom half of the second. Live from Minute Maid Park. You're watching Astros baseball. Stephen Bailey, what's going on, man? Good to hear from you. I'll tell you, I am actually playing the game as I'm commentating, but you guys are not watching a professional gamer on Twitch. You are watching a huge Astros fan play his first baseball video game since probably the year 2000. So you're going to see some mistakes, but you're not going to see 20 runs scored, running the score up. It's going to be honest baseball. But glad you could join us, Steven. Oh, Correa. Never saw a slider he didn't like. From that Craig Biggio school of swinging. Told you. Boom. Just throw the slider outside and away from the zone. And Carlos will swing at it 3 times. The Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel, steps in for his first at-bat of the night. Astros so far with 1 hit. A little late on that fastball that was up in the zone. Yuli quickly goes behind, 0-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit the other way.
Oh, 2 fastballs. Yuli knew that was coming because we didn't hear the trash cans. But he couldn't get around on it early enough.
Batting seven, the second baseman.
Oh man, James King with the funny comment there on the YouTube stream. You won't ever see Matt make a mistake when he's playing Tyson's Punch-Out on Nintendo. That is true. There was a time I remember when the band first moved to Austin, 2004, 2005. I still had a Nintendo. Hooked it up. I told myself I'm not leaving the house every day. I'm not leaving the house until I beat Mike Tyson. So I'd fight the champ. Kid Dynamite every day. Oh, he's got a chance here. Ooh, Salvador with the strong throw to get him out at first. Woo! Perez took his time, made it close. Astros get no runs, no hits, no errors in the second inning. We'll be right back with the top of the third. You're listening to Astros Baseball 2020 Quaranseason.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros.
Heidi Watney, what you got for us? You manning the buzzers tonight?
Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both rate and strikeouts.
That's salty right there. Woo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Those numbers are going to lead to high cholesterol because that is salty. Oh my gosh. Zach Greinke, of course, setting the Major League record just last week against this very Kansas City ball club on the road in Kansas City, striking out a record 21 Royals. Just a masterful pitching performance. He doesn't have the command as he had in that game, but still has some strikeouts to show for it. And gets ahead early here at the first batter in the top of the third for the Royals. Fans starting to trickle into the Diamond Club, but still maintaining that 6 feet of social distancing. Yeah, so if this is your first broadcast to tune in for, let me bring you up to speed here. So I've told you that I didn't play video games for 20 years before I bought this one, and didn't own a gaming system, but missed the Astros so much. Look at the Astros there, tied for first. I started this season not streaming anything, just playing them on the scheduled days because I missed the Astros. I thought I'm still going to get Astros baseball one way or another. The Astros dug a hole 1-9. 1-9. It took me 5 games to realize which buttons advance the base runners. If you were tuning in to yesterday's Mother's Day broadcast last night, you see I still haven't mastered the base running buttons. However, we're doing this as you're not watching somebody play a video game. You're watching the Astros on your TV. That's what this is about. I'm a huge Astros fan. If you're tuning in, you're a huge Astros fan as well. And we've got really good news that came from the Owners Association today. The Owners Association all voted unanimously to bring baseball back, looking at around early to mid-July to bring the guys back and bring games back. They would be played in the home stadiums. Soft grounder there to second base. They'll complete the out for the second out of the inning. So baseball will be back now. It has to be agreed upon by the Players Union. So the Players Union looking at it now. They're probably going back and forth about how the pay schedule is going to work, how they're actually going to get paid. Their salary is going to be a portion of course. They're going to take a hit. Another ground ball for Greinke. We'll give up no strikeouts for quick innings like that. Great job by Zach. We'll be back with more details on having real baseball on our TVs right after this. Don't go anywhere.
So digging in now, Kyle Tucker.
We're back. We're back, and I can't look at the comments without laughing. So Kyle Tucker getting the start tonight. Reddick a little sluggish. Ooh, up to 10 live viewers. Guys, just incredible. You're not here for me, you're here for the Astros. I'm here for the Astros too. Tucker not here for the Astros. He just wants to swing at stuff that's out of the zone. Digs him an early hole, 0-2. If you're just joining us, the Astros have 1 hit tonight through 2 innings. Kyle Tucker leading off the third. What do you know? Lays off a pitch there. Count moves to 1-2. So they approved a plan for Major League Baseball to come back. It would be everybody play at their home stadiums. It'd be a shortened season. Obviously, they're looking at about 80, 81 games. You would play everybody in your division, I believe, for 4 series. You'd have 2 series at home, 2 series on the road against everybody in your division, a total of 4 series. And then you would also play a home and home series with the geographical equivalent. So if you're in the American League West, the Astros would play the National League West, each team in that division, for a series at home and then a series on the road. So Astros fans, I'm not even mad about games starting at 9 o'clock, which is what it's going to sound like it's going to be for the rest of the summer once they get started. We're just excited for baseball to possibly be back. So we should hear an announcement tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, on what the Players Union has had a chance to decide. But the good news coming from the owners today, they're Springer. He climbed up on the ladder to swing at that one. That was right down the pipe. He hits a changeup a long way, but center fielder going to be able to track it down. So that gets us in and out of the 3rd inning here. No damage done by either team. We're still scoreless through 3. Royals and Astros right back after this. Doug Williams wants to know, what's Julia eating in the concourse right now? Julia tonight is enjoying a churro, but Heidi Watney's still in all the camera time. There was a girl last week in a game that was sniffing hot dogs. That might have been Friday night's broadcast, Friday night's game. Not eating them, just sniffing them. That's going to land foul. Put him in the hole 0-2. Greinke not with the highest velocity for a pitcher, but typically really good with the location. And he can change the speeds pretty well, a la Greg Maddux. Put the ball right where he wants it. Tonight having a little bit of issues with the slider. We'll see if he continues to go back to the well and try to right that slider, or if he leans on one of the other 4 pitches that he can consistently throw for strikes. Quite an arsenal for the Astros starter tonight. Curveball low and away. Thank you, Ryan. It was Saturday's game. Saturday's game was the infamous hot dog sniffer. She wasn't taking bites, just taking sniffs. Count moves to 1-1. Falls behind 2-1 here to the Royals' number 3 hitter, Whit Merrifield. Evens it up there, though, at 2-2. Greinke labored a little bit in the first. Had some runners on base. Pitch count crept up to 20. But he's been pretty efficient since then. Getting his 4th strikeout of the game right there. So now with 2 outs. The Royals' power hitter, Jorge Soler, set the Royals' record for home runs in a season last year with 50. So always a dangerous bat, can always yank it out of the park on any pitch. But thanks to that 237 average, he can also strike out on any given pitch. So we're hoping for the latter there as Greinke evens the count at 1-1.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
We haven't seen a slider in a little while, and that's probably for good reason. He was having trouble finding location with that. Changeup's been hit and miss. As Greinke's halfway to a century there on the pitch count.
But that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
Got him 2-2, and here comes the pitch. Ooh, excuse me, 1-2, and he fouls it off to stay alive. Stubbs setting up for inside. Oh, misses his spot, leaves it over the plate. Soler swings right through it. So we go to the bottom half of the 4th. Greinke settling in after giving up the 2 hits in the first inning. He's retired a lot in a row. We'll be right back right for this. Stevens joining us for the first experience in the 2020 quarantine season. Get that right. He's asking what was the total score for this game. It looks like the under is going to be a pretty good hit. Yes, Stephen, the hitting has not really been where the Astros had wanted it to be. They have had some outbursts. And like that. Oh, just foul. Oh, Bregman cheated there. 0-2 now to Bregman. He watches that one go outside to move the count to 1-2. So yeah, the Astros probably averaging about 3 runs a game, even on that long winning streak. It was done with a lot of good pitching, and Bregman goes down on strikes there.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that.
So 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. Brings in your Major League home run leader, Yordan Alvarez. Struck out in his last at-bat. Pitchers have been very selective. Pitching around him, he's hitting almost 300. Those 14 dingers, good for 30 ribbies. And he's already ahead in the count here, 1-0 to the Royals pitcher. Doesn't swing at a good pitch there. And the third baseman in the shift. Hauls it in, makes the throw to first for the second out of the inning. Alvarez just got to be a little more patient at the plate there. He may not see a good pitch all game, but that's all right. He can just be on first base and still be effective. That's an RBI once you get on base for Mr. Brantley here, batting in the 4-hole tonight. A little behind the heater there. 0 for 1 on the night is Brantley.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Hadn't swung at a ball in the zone yet this at bat, and the result is 0-2. Yeah, Brad Keller probably going to hit the under for his pitch count tonight. Only thrown 9 balls. He's really thrown about 40. That's 41, but the Astros have swung at a lot of them. Brantley there showing a little bit of restraint. We like to see that from the Astros. 1-2 pitch here. Stays alive, which should have been ball 3. That's all right. Now he's got 2 strikes, so he's got to protect.
Next 1-2 pitch.
Goes down and gets it, and he's going to get it into the outfield for a base hit. Good hit there by Brantley. Good at bat. Saw a lot of pitches, fouled a lot of them off. Watched a couple of balls go by. Astros as a team hitting really well. Entering tonight's game, 289, almost 10 points higher than the Red Sox. Astros going to face the Red Sox and the White Sox. I'm sorry, the Red Sox and the Yankees over the next 2 weeks. 9 games against those 2 teams. Those will be exciting. So Correa now with 2 outs, runner on first. Takes a slider inside. It's now 1-0. Ryan Dietz set the total for this game at 7.5. I think we're going to hit the under, Dietz. I think we're going to hit the under, but let's see if Craig can put one up there by Bobby Vasquez on the train tracks. Oh my gosh, a little late on that, little late.
Hey, this pitch better be careful right here. My man at the plate.
1-1 now to Correa.
To the opposite field.
Here's the 1-1.
Not a good pitch to swing at there, and he goes down 1-2. So I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that batter's eye back there. Astros not seeing the ball very well coming out of the pitcher's hand tonight. Keller not really known for mowing a lot of guys down, but Astros struggling a little bit at their pitch selection and what to swing at. And that's going to be a lazy fly ball for Kyle Tucker out there in right field. Gathers it in for the first out of the 5th inning. Doug Williams. Man, I like this. I like this. On this day in Astros history, May 11th, 2008, Hunter Pence breaks up a no-hit bid in L.A. I saw this earlier, Doug. This is incredible. They were no-hit with 2 outs in the 7th inning. Hunter Pence hits a single. The bats wake up and they clobber the Dodgers with an 8-5 thrashing for a Houston victory. Coming back from that one, almost getting no hit through 7. Coming back to win, all on the bat, sparked by Hunter Pence. Whew, craziest throwing motion you'll ever see a major leaguer have. Gives that one a ride. That's going to be 2. They get the ball in. So with one out, the Royals have a runner in scoring position here in the fifth.
This guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be. Number 52. You never know by that swing.
Springer playing in the pool. Has a long way to go get it.
We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So a runner on second. We'll see if Greinke can bear down here and get out of this one unscathed. We're on the bottom third of the Royals lineup, so this guy hitting 168. In baseball, what do we say? He doesn't suck, he's due. No, this guy sucks. O'Hearn, though, man, with incredible defensive play in Kansas City last week. If Milo were alive, he'd have thrown all the blue stars on that one, baby. Greinke gets him to swing at the slider. Count stays 1-2. Runner on second, trying to keep him there. Swings through that one. That's another strikeout for Greinke. Brings his total to 6 for tonight's game. More importantly, now 2 outs. That runner sitting in scoring position can still score on a base hit, but he cannot advance on an out. Astros looking to get out of this one right here without giving up a run. Sub says, man, you are really good at throwing the baseball. And Zach says, yes, I know. Just throw it back to me. And he quickly goes ahead 0-2. Brett Phillips not hitting the ball particularly well in any situation, but especially not with runners in scoring position, only hitting 143. Oh, he almost went around on that bad boy. Greinke still ahead 1-2. See if he can make the play to first. And he does. And we get out of the fifth inning right there. The top of the fifth is complete. So they do get the double, but he stays at second base. Astros and Royals coming back right after this. We're back here in the bottom of the fifth. Big shout out to James Deaton. James Deaton watching from Pearland, Texas. Astros rocking his favorite unis. The 94 through 99 home jerseys tonight. Had a lot of success in these jerseys. James, I believe you were actually at the last either regular season or playoff game at the Dome. You'll have to remind me of that. Yuli, aggressive early here. Slices one into the seats on the left side. Twilight here in Houston. No score, bottom of the fifth. That was a good pitch to swing at, and he's rewarded with a single. So the Astros with some home cooking right here. Leadoff runner on base. Let's see if they can turn that into some runs. Yuli trying to excite the dugout there. And it's our favorite, Aledmus. Still the only one I know. I cannot wait for the day when I meet another Aledmus and say, hey, you'll never be my favorite. Because my Aledmus swings at balls that are going to hit the backstop. Oh, another Cuban import. Back-to-back Cubans on the scorecard tonight from Dusty Baker. We'll see if Aledmus can drive one here. Oh, so he swings at the fastball that he needed an oar to hit. And then watches the high slider go in for a strike. So he's quickly down 0-2. Yuli at first base. And that'll be a lazy fly. Probably not going to do any damage right there for the first out. Yuli has to stay at first. There it is, James. I knew you'd remember. So my brother went to see the Astros play the Padres in the playoffs. He went with Brian Martinez. Skipped school. Don't tell Mom, James says. I don't think Mom has figured out how to broadcast YouTube onto her TV yet. So your secret's safe with us and the other 9 people watching. Oh, Kyle Tucker aggressive. Is that going to drop? There we go. The runner stays. Good decision there. So the Astros first and second. Going to bring up the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. Kyle Tucker with a nice little inside-out oopsie swing there. Smashes it 150 feet down the left field line. So the Astros catcher here in a pressure situation, 2 runners on. Bottom of the fifth. We're hoping he'll be selective. Nope. Well, yes, but he's going to let the good stuff come in. He's waiting on that fastball. Garrett quickly down, 0-1.
80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
See if he can turn on one here. Swings at a high ball that was probably going to be ball number 1. Stubbs hadn't had a lot of chances to hit with runners in scoring position this season so far, hitting below 200 in these situations. Down 0-2 here because of stuff like that. Oh, my gosh. Oh, yeah. The under's going to be safe, Bailey. Plenty safe. Dietz, if you're the casino tonight, don't let everybody take the over. Let everybody take it. All right, top of the order here, Georgie. See if he can put one on the train tracks. Say hello to Bobby Vasquez. Oh, my gosh, that was right down the pipe. That's going to score some runs, folks. That's going to score 2. Nope. Get back. Woo, look who figured out base running. Oh, man, this old dog learned a new trick. Well, they only get 1 there, but we're excited up here in the booth because it could have easily been an out, the third out at home or at third base. So pitching coach have to talk to Keller and say, man, why are you throwing strikes? They're going to swing at everything outside the zone. Bregman up here with 2 ducks on the pond. Bottom of the 5th, 2 outs. Oh, my gosh. Not your pitch. He waits on it. Goes, oh, they called that a ball? Even better. Bregman hitting the ball really well this year at 365. Really need a base hit here. And that's a great eye there. 2-0. Now that's a batting average you want to see with runners in scoring position. 500. 500. This is the guy you want to see with runners on base, especially at second and third. Ahead 2-0. See if he has the green light. Probably going to get a fastball somewhere in the zone. Oh, he did get the green light, and he swung it what should have been ball 3. Still ahead in the count. Still ahead, 2-1. There we go. Settle in there, Alex. Swings at what would have been ball 4. Woo! Well, the count moves to 2-2. See if he can put something in the outfield here. The Astros looking to score some more runs. Oh, and he just misses. That's the second time he's been cheated on that third base line with a ball that just goes foul. Let's get one for Richie here. No. Oh, that was an accident. Just like Kent Murphy says on the YouTube videos. That was an accident. Kid show. We got to keep it clean. Well, through 5, the Astros do get on the board. Royals outfield gets it in quickly, though, to keep them at 1 run. We'll be right back with more Astros baseball after this. Really trying to make sure that under is safe tonight. Astros ahead 1-0. Coming into the 6th inning. Cam, you had all half inning to tie your laces. We really appreciate you waiting until you got to the batter's box. That was very considerate of you. I hope Zach Greinke strikes you out in 3 pitches. There's one. We're just let Greinke take care of this one without any dialogue.
Here comes the 0-1.
There's 2. Oh, it's going to take 4. All right. So Greinke's still ahead 0-2 here. Looking to take care of the 9-hole hitter here for Kansas City in the top of the 6th. Nobody up in the bullpen yet. Greinke sitting at 70 pitches. 1 run was plenty in his last 2 starts. And he gets the sweeping swing at the sweeping curve right there for the strikeout. That's 7 now for Greinke. Look at this ball. 12-6. Miss. Oh, midnight to 6. Oh, man. So we're at the top of the order for the Royals. Gets behind the batter here, 1-0. Hey guys, if you're still there, we're working it out. There we go. There we go. We're still alive. You guys hanging in there. Appreciate that. Having some production issues in the truck. Apparently when I selected what kind of internet I wanted to have, I had no idea that I was going to be broadcasting video games from a system I didn't even own for a season I thought was going to be able to watch live in real life. But them's the breaks. We're under quarantine. There are no rules. I also thought I'd never go to things like drive-in church. Shout out to South Mainers out there watching tonight on the broadcast. And that one's going to land foul. So Greinke quickly ahead, 0-1. Not showing any signs of laboring. And Brantley's probably going to get the... Oh, Brantley makes it interesting, but does get there. We got the big hitters coming up for the Astros. Jordan, Brantley, and Correa. Stay with us for the bottom of 6 coming right now. Would have loved to see the Astros continue the hitting there last inning. Get a chance for this giant man to stand at the plate with some runners on. We'll just hit a solo dinger here for Richie Charles. Uh-oh. Is it going to carry? Oh! Oh, no, and he's watching it. He's watching it. Oh, he's going to get... Oh, it got him hung up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, he was watching. It's only his second year in the league, guys. Don't yell at Jordan too much. He was watching the ball. Oh, no. Oh, my goodness. Everyone in the park yelling at Jordan to go for 2 there. Yikes. I think this game might be fixed. Jordan might have bet the under. Oh, man. Grooved it right down the pipe for Brantley. Professional hitters don't miss on those, folks. Let's not talk about what would have been, but first and third for the Astros. No outs. 1 out, man on first for Carlos. It's been a while since he's gone yard. Oh, he hit that one hard. A screamer through the left side. Astros with back-to-back base hits now here in the bottom of the 6th. Actually, technically, that's 3 hits in a row. Yeah, we've already forgotten about Jordan's running gaff. Royals going to go to the bullpen. Hasn't boded too well for them so far this season. And they're going to go with the big right-hander. Jesse Hahn coming in with a 5.51 ERA. The entire Astros dugout, their eyes just got as big as baseballs. Looking at that stat. So here we go, Yuli. He likes the first pitch he sees, folks. Oh, it's just going to be for... No, the throw probably would have had him. Well, we got the bases juiced here in the juice box. Astros really putting something together here. Bases loaded, only 1 out. And it is Aledmus. Aledmus Diaz did have him a dinger on Friday. Or was it Saturday? Oh, no. Oh, no. He rolls it up. Oh, and the Royals get out of it. Oh. The rally killer double play. Astros can't get it done. 9 runs. Sorry, 1 run on 9 hits. Yikes. They're going to have to get that figured out before they head to New York for this weekend series against the best record in baseball so far here in the 2020 Quaranseason, the Yankees. I believe they've only lost 9 games, so those will be some good games, but they're going to have to score some runs. Chris Watson, watching live from Brownwood, Texas, says he's no longer my favorite Aledmus. And he still only knows the one. Oh, fantastic. Ahead of the batter 0-2 here. Greinke sitting at 80 pitches. We'll see if Dusty leaves him in here for the entirety of the 7th. Both Presley and Osuna, plenty of gas in the tank. So the Astros do have that set up man in the 8th, closer in the 9th scenario ready to go should this lead hold. Big man on campus for the Royals here, Soler. Always a threat. Greinke got to be careful with his pitches here. So far, Soler's playing checkers and Greinke's playing chess.
Seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here.
Well, changeup gets away from Stubbs there for ball number 1. 1-2 now to Soler.
2-2.
And it's going to even up at 2-2.
Playing 2-2.
And they do decide to put up somebody in the bullpen. Who's it going to be? One eye open, one eye closed. It's going to be Brad Peacock warming up in the pen. All Greinke cares about right now is Soler and getting this batter out. Ooh, left one up there, and he gets away with it. Count stays 2-2. So used to saying 0-2 with Greinke pitching. Count still 2-2. Did it again. And he swings through the changeup. Greinke gets him down on strikes for the 9th strikeout of the game. Hunter Dozier steps into the plate, up to the plate. I guess he steps in it too, I suppose. Greinke with a 1-run lead here in the 7th. Dusty decides to stay with him here to try to get the Astros out of the 7th inning. So far been a pitcher's duel, but a rare pitcher's duel. It's been only on the scoreboard is it a pitcher's duel. Only on the scoreboard. It's the Astros collected 9 hits tonight, so they've been moving guys around the base path, just not all the way to home. And here we go, 0-2, the familiar count for Greinke here. Let's see if he can get him out here to end the 7th inning for the Royals. Should be the 3rd out. Bregman throws it away. Well, we saw that a lot in the first week of the season. We hadn't seen it in a while. Oh, Bregman. Gave him extra outs. Salvador with a double in his last at-bat. We'll see if Dusty decides to stay with him. And he's not. Spoiler alert. It's going to be Peacock time. Oh, look at that jacket Dusty's got on. Oh, my. Woo! That is sharp. Greinke with a great game. He is responsible for the runner at first there. Actually, I don't think he is. That was an error. Stephen Bailey. A little baseball. Yeah, that was an E5, so I don't think he's responsible for that runner. We'll let Peacock throw one here. Yep, that's a garbage pitch. Okay, here we go. We're ready. So with 2 outs, they go to the bullpen. Brad Peacock trying to hold the Royals at 0 runs and gets ahead early against Salvador Perez. The Royals catcher hit one in the gap last at-bat against Greinke. Good for a double. Puts the ball in play. Bregman with a little bit of redemption time, and he does it. So they get through the 7th inning. That little girl's real excited about that pretzel. Holding up in the air. Go Pretzels! Astros up 1-0. We're stretching it here in Houston. Come right back for more Astros baseball. Jay Moore, what's going on? Hadn't officially said hello to you yet. Patrick Ragsdale, PJ, in there like swimwear tonight. Kyle Tucker, first batter here for the Astros in the bottom of the 7th. Now, one thing that Dusty's been forgetting to do, it's his first year back after taking a year off. He's forgotten to put guys up in the pen. But he does remember to put Presley up there. Dusty still looking really good in that jacket. Not a good pitch to swing at, but Tucker says, I want to. I just want to. Oh, my goodness. 1 out, top of the 7th. Tucker can't get it done there. He's upset with himself, and we're upset with him, too. Garrett Stubbs up for his 3rd at-bat of the game, yet to see a hit. strikeout and a ground out so far. He likes them high too. Will that drop? It sure will. That's how you hit them high, Kyle. You just got to get them about 180 feet. That's all you want. 200 is going to get caught. That ball's almost in the glove too. Look at this. Yes. That brings the top of the lineup. Oh man, let's get some insurance here, Astros. Let's put some more runs on the board. Springer way out in front of the curveball there. This at-bat brought to you by Aflac, because I forgot about the Aflac trivia questions in the 6th. Tonight's Aflac trivia question you can answer on the stream. You can text me if you got my number. Here we go. What Houston Astro had the most career strikeouts as an Astro? A lot of pitchers like Roger Clemens, Andy Pettit, pitched for multiple teams. Which pitcher pitched the most strikeouts as a Houston Astro? That's tonight's Aflac trivia question. We'll be giving that answer away in the bottom of the 7th. Sorry, the top of the 8th. Springer there. A rare take. 1 and 2. Steven wants to know how Lance has been throwing this year. He's been throwing really good. Coming off Tommy John. Oh, Springer. Oh! Everybody should be safe. No, they don't get Springer at first, but they do get Stubbs at second. 2 outs now. Thanks to the bumbled throw there by the third baseman. Bumbled catch, I should say. So McCullers has had a pretty good year. He had, like most pitchers, had a rough first week. But once the user figured out what was going on. Oh, was it get through? Oh, man. Bregman can't get it through. Another runner left on base. Whoa, that's not a category you want to lead. They got 10 hits, 1 run to show for it. We'll be right back with the 8th inning, 2020 Quaranseason. A lot of good guesses so far on the Aflac trivia question in the stream. We'll tell you that correct answer in just a few minutes. Peacock's still in the game here. We're not sure why. So here we go. Dusty fell asleep again. Now he's bringing in Presley. Presley having a great year so far. The strikeout to walk ratio, pretty darn good. 26 to Zippo. And he's ready to go. Presley with like the effortless delivery too. He finished his delivery standing straight up. Incredible. The man can throw in the high 90s, and at the end of that is not on the ground. Just standing there. Makes it look easy. That one comes in at 95, and O'Hearn swings right through it. Count evens to 2 and 2. And he throws it right down the pipe. He swings right through it. Can't catch up with the 95-mile-an-hour heater from Presley. A little late there, O'Hearn. Astros with 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Trying to get back in the win column after 11 wins in a row. They lose yesterday. Hard luck losers. They did win the series against Seattle, 3 out of 4, but lost the Pink Bats. The Pink Bats game. All the moms went home a little upset because of the loss, but it's going to happen, folks. It's going to happen. It's realistic. You're tuning in. Remember, you're not watching some guy play a video game. You're watching the Astros on TV. That's what we're here for. We're all huge Astros fans, and we can't wait for him to be back, which we found out early in the broadcast. Going to be sooner than later. Looking around the first part of July, I tell you what, if it's July 4th, I'm going to go crazy. That's going to be incredible. Ooh, he fights to stay alive there. Can't believe he got to that one, but he does get a piece. Count remains 1 and 2.
Grounded to third.
Bregman with the throw to first for out number 2. So we had a lot of good guesses to the Aflac trivia question. We saw Mike Scott in there. Great guess. Roy Oswalt, long-time Astro. Another excellent guess. Somebody even threw in Wandy. James King with the Wandy Rodriguez. You know he's number 9 on the list. I can't believe he's in the top 10. He's number 9. All the great pitchers the Astros have had over the years. Larry Dierker, Mike Scott, Jim Deshaies, Roy Oswalt, guys that spent a lot of their careers there. The career leader for the Astros, most strikeouts thrown in an Astros uniform. Unfortunately, he never got to wear these cool uniforms, but it was Alvin, Texas's own Mr. Nolan Ryan. So congratulations to those that said Nolan Ryan. Looks like it was JB, Justin Burleson. Jay Moore also with the Nolan guess. PJ got Nolan right. Nolan Ryan. Here we go. 1-2. Presley trying to keep it at a 1-0 ball game here in the top of the 8th. It feels like the Astros are winning this game 5-6-0. But they amazingly only have 1 run to show for their 10 hits so far today. Presley now with the 1-2. Yeah, that's hit a ton. But Brantley's going to get to it. Woo! Looks like he needed a couple more spring training starts. It's not the prettiest catch, but it gets the job done. We're through 7.5. Come back as the Astros try to get some insurance. Of course, those insurance runs were brought to you by Aflac. Jordan, let's put one in the seats for Richie Charles. Oh, no. Wait for your pitch. He quickly goes down 0-1. Not a strike. Ooh, what pitch does this guy throw? He's got 5 he can throw for strikes. That's fun. Oh, that was the one. And it's going to slice foul. 0-2. Had the distance here at Minute Maid. 0-2. Probably not going to see a strike. But he still swings at it anyway. Oh, puts it in the foul seats. Stays 0-2. Oh, PJ. Oh, great job. I'll tell you, Dusty he's sleeping on it. He's sleeping on it. Jordan going down on strikes there. Got to get somebody up in the pen. Got to get Osuna up, right? Let's do that. Oh, yeah. Osuna. You only got 2 outs. I'll try to take some pitches, Osuna. Astros got to be selective here. Let him get warmed up. That'll work. Let Brantley wait till he sees a strike. Brantley having a really good day at the plate. 2 for 3 against Royals hitters today. Ooh, up in the zone for the strike. 1-1 now against Michael Brantley. A lot of Cole hatred on the stream tonight on the feed. The pitcher whose name shall not be said. Oh, he puts a ride on that one. Come on. Oh, at the wall. At the wall, they get out number 2. Brantley gave it a ride, but can't get it out of the park. That brings up Carlos Correa hitting 1 for 3 today. Brings in a 331 average. So he's hit for his average today, 333. We'll see if he can go 500 on the day right here. Not swinging at stuff like that. Pretty good career numbers against Hahn with a couple of doubles. 4 for 11. Oh, if that gets over his head, that's too easy. Well, the Astros can't get any insurance. Osuna coming out of the bullpen to close this one out. Stay with us. Astros try to lock down a nail biter 1-0. We'll be right back with more Astros baseball. I know. Jay Moore, way to be selective for Osuna. It's terrible. Oh, my goodness. Osuna's probably not even warmed up. Yeah, he's almost there. We're going to put him in. We'll give him one pitch. Let the folks at home see the gas. 99. There we go. You're ready, Jose. I'm sorry, his name's not Jose. It's Roberto. Roberto Osuna. Ooh, paints the corners with that 97-mile-an-hour heater. Oh, 99. Is he going to hit a hundo tonight? Roberto converting a lot of saves this year. Only blown 1.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there.
Ahead 0-2. Oh. Osuna not happy with that call.
Trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there.
.47 average, but 0 for 3 today. That stuff about being due, that doesn't account right now. That's not true. That's only true when it benefits the Astros. Ooh, falling behind 2-0. The last thing you want to see is for them to put the tying run on the plate and the go-ahead run at the the go-ahead run at the plate. It's the high fastball, 2-1. If he gets this second strike, the fans will get up on their feet here at Minute Maid Park. There we go. 2-2. Hey fans, don't let me look dumb. There they go. There they go. See, they got to put on a screen. They don't know. Osuna gets him via the K. Strikes out the side. Astros win the first game of the 3-game set here against the Royals. 1-0. Not a lot of run support for Greinke tonight, but it was all he needed. All he needed was one. Astros in the 90s uniforms taking care of business. 1-0. We'll be back for tomorrow night's game and Wednesday night's game. Both those broadcasts will be at 7:10 p.m. Another win for the Astros. They're back on the winning streak and the winning side of things again. Hope you join us tomorrow night at 7:10 p.m. right here on the YouTube channel you're on right now as the Astros go for 2 in a row against the visiting Royals. For YouTube, my name is Matt Deaton. Thanks for joining us tonight. Folks, enjoy the rest of your Monday evening. And don't forget, wash your hands. We'll see you tomorrow night.